High above the mountains, beyond the reach of man, the real rulers of the world spread their wings. They don't need armies. They don't build empires. They dominate with silence, speed, and precision. Every wing beat is a calculation. Every dive is a strike of nature's purest engineering. They see farther, they strike harder, and they rule a kingdom that never sleeps. Up there in the cold, thin air, there are no second chances. No safety nets, only the hunt and the hunted. This isn't a world of feathers and songs. This is a realm of shadows, talons, and steel-sharp instincts. Welcome to the sky, where the only law is survival and the only language is power. These are the apex predators of the air, and this is their domain. Golden Eagle, the sky's silent warrior. Among all apex predators of the skies, the golden eagle, Aquila crissatus, might just be the most powerful all-around hunter. Found across the northern hemisphere, from North America to Eurasia, this raptor is built like a tank, flies like a jet, and strikes like a sniper. With a wingspan stretching over 7 feet and massive talons comparable to a grizzly bear's claws, the golden eagle can generate up to 400 pounds per square inch of gripping force. That's more than enough to snap the spine of a mountain goat or crush the skull of a fox. And yes, there are verified reports of golden eagles taking down young deer and even full-grown wolves under extreme circumstances. These aren't myths. They're documented behaviors seen in the rugged mountains of Mongolia and the Rockies. What makes the golden eagle truly terrifying isn't just its strength, but its stealth and strategy. Unlike other raptors that rely on speed alone, golden eagles use terrain, cover, and wind. Like seasoned hunters, they'll soar high, sometimes using the sun to blind their prey before diving at speeds over 150 miles per hour to deliver a death blow. Their razor-sharp eyesight, 8 times stronger than ours, lets them lock onto a rabbit from over a mile away. Add to that their territorial dominance, complex hunting cooperation in pairs, and ability to thrive in hostile alpine environments, and you have a predator that earns its throne without question. The golden eagle isn't just a bird of prey, it's a precision-engineered predator ruling the highlands with silent fury and primal efficiency. Bald eagle, the relentless commander of the north. It's more than just a national symbol. It's a living embodiment of dominance. The bald eagle, Haliaeetus leucocephalus, commands respect not just because it looks regal perched on a pine tree, but because it's a cold, calculating apex predator patrolling North America's skies. Armed with a massive wingspan that can reach 8 feet, this raptor doesn't need flashy speed to prove its worth. What it excels at is control. Control of the skies, of the waters, and of the competition. It rides thermals for hours, scanning lakes and rivers with razor-sharp vision capable of spotting a fish from hundreds of feet up. Once locked in, it drops like a stone, extending dagger-like talons that can generate over 300 psi of pressure, snatching fish clean from the surface. And if a meal's already been caught by someone else, no problem. The bald eagle is a bold air pirate known for dive-bombing ospreys and even other eagles mid-flight to steal their catch. Opportunist? Absolutely. Efficient? Without a doubt. Despite facing near extinction due to pesticides like DDT in the mid-20th century, this raptor made a historic comeback, proof that power paired with resilience is nearly unstoppable. Today it thrives across the US and Canada, especially near large bodies of water where prey is abundant. A symbol of freedom, yes, but don't get it twisted. The bald eagle didn't earn its throne through beauty. It took it by force, and it keeps it with relentless authority. Snowy owl, the silent sentinel of the Arctic wastes. Few predators embody the raw elegance of survival like the snowy owl, Bubo scandiacus. Draped in a cloak of snow-white feathers, it may seem angelic at first glance, but make no mistake. This owl is a lethal apex predator forged in one of the harshest environments on Earth, roaming the Arctic tundra, where temperatures drop to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. The snowy owl is built for silence, solitude, and stunning precision. With a wingspan over 5 feet, it glides noiselessly through frigid air, thanks to special feather adaptations that muffle sound. Even in vast, open terrain with nowhere to hide, it becomes invisible both to prey and predator. Its primary target? Lemmings by the hundreds. A single snowy owl can devour more than 1,500 in a breeding season. But this raptor is no one-trick hunter. When small mammals run low, it pivots to ducks, gulls, and even snowshoe hares, striking with talons strong enough to puncture bone. Unlike most owls, it hunts during daylight, taking full advantage of the 24-hour Arctic sun. Its vision is so sharp it can detect subtle movements from half a mile away. Combine that with near-perfect hearing, and it becomes a ghost that nothing escapes. What makes the snowy owl especially compelling is the paradox it embodies. It's beautiful, quiet, and serene, yet also ruthless, efficient, and utterly unforgiving. In the Arctic, survival favors the bold, and no hunter wears that crown more gracefully or lethally than the snowy owl. Peregrine Falcon, speed made flesh. If the sky had a missile, it would be the Peregrine Falcon, Falco peregrinus. This raptor doesn't hunt. It strikes, with recorded dives hitting 240 miles per hour. It holds the crown as the fastest animal on Earth, period. Not on land, not in water. In the sky, this bird is a living weapon, but speed alone doesn't make a killer. The peregrine combines raw velocity with unbelievable control. It adjusts wing position mid-dive like a jet fighter adjusting flaps. It uses airflow and gravity like tools. Prey, usually birds in flight, often never see it coming. One devastating blow midair and the hunt is over in seconds. This falcon's territory? The world. From icy tundra to urban skyscrapers, it adapts. That's part of its genius. Peregrines thrive anywhere. In cities, they've turned office towers into cliff substitutes, feasting on pigeons and starlings with surgical precision. With eyesight 8 times sharper than ours, they can spot prey from over a mile away, and despite their reputation for solo hunting, peregrines form strong mating pairs and defend their nesting sites with relentless aggression. There's elegance here too, a sleek body, razor wings, a black helmet mask that gives it a look straight out of a sci-fi movie. But make no mistake, beneath that sleek design is a predator honed by evolution to do one thing better than anything else alive: kill at speed. Harpy Eagle, the forest titan. Deep in the rainforests of Central and South America, where sunlight barely pierces the canopy, something ancient waits. The Harpy Eagle, Harpia harpia, is no ordinary bird of prey. It's a myth brought to life, a titan wrapped in feathers. This raptor is one of the heaviest and most powerful eagles on Earth, standing nearly 3.5 feet tall, with legs thicker than a human wrist and talons the size of grizzly bear claws. The harpy doesn't just catch prey, it crushes it. Its grip strength is enough to pulverize the bones of a monkey or sloth midair. What's truly terrifying isn't just its power, it's the silence. In the dense jungle, the Harpy Eagle becomes a ghost. It glides between trees with eerie stillness, striking from above without a sound. Monkeys don't hear it coming. Neither do coyotes or opossums. Its crest of black feathers gives it a regal, almost prehistoric look, like something out of a fantasy novel. But there's nothing fictional about the way it dominates its territory. With eyesight sharp enough to detect motion through thick foliage and patience honed by instinct, it can perch motionless for hours, waiting for just one mistake. Harpy eagles rarely miss, and when they hit, it's game over. This isn't just the apex predator of the rainforest skies. This is the undisputed heavyweight of the treetops, and it rules with brute force and surgical precision. Philippine eagle, the crowned assassin of the jungle. Philippine eagle, Pithecophaga jefferyi, isn't just one of the most endangered raptors on Earth, it's also one of the most formidable. Locals call it the monkey-eating eagle, and that's not folklore. That's fact. Stretching up to 3.3 feet tall with a wingspan of over 7 feet, this jungle titan is armed with dagger-like talons, a crushing grip, and a pair of eyes that can spot movement from 1,000 feet through the thickest rainforest. It's not just strong, it's elegant. Its massive feathered crown gives it a regal appearance, but behind those wild locks is a predator that can silently descend through dense canopies and snatch a monkey off a branch without a whisper. What makes this eagle even more fascinating is its total specialization. It hunts in dense, layered forests of the Philippines, an environment few large raptors dare to navigate. It's a solitary stalker, fiercely territorial and unbelievably patient. Hours perched in silence, then one explosive strike. Prey includes monkeys, flying lemurs, civets, and even large snakes. And yet, for all its power, the Philippine eagle is hanging by a thread. Habitat destruction and hunting have left fewer than 400 individuals in the wild. It's a symbol of pride, resilience, and heartbreak. When you look into the eyes of a Philippine eagle, you're seeing a king with nowhere left to rule. It's one of the last of its kind, but it still hunts like royalty. Eurasian eagle owl, the phantom of the northern forests. With fiery orange eyes, devil-like feathered ear tufts, and a wingspan that pushes 6.5 feet, this owl is built for ambush and intimidation. It's the largest owl in the world by mass, and it behaves more like a panther of the sky than a bird. Silent, focused, and ruthless. It hunts with ghost-like precision, thanks to downy, sound-dampening feathers that let it move through the forest like mist. But don't let the softness fool you. Its talons can crush bone, and it's known to take down prey as large as small deer and young foxes. Rabbits, other birds of prey, even hedgehogs and snakes are all fair game. Unlike most predators, it doesn't chase, it waits, it watches. It lets the night shift in its favor, and when the moment's right, it doesn't miss. The Eurasian eagle owl owns a massive territory across Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. From ancient castles to remote cliffs, it adapts to wild lands and even urban ruins, using silence and shadows to its advantage. It's not flashy. It's not dramatic. It's something more terrifying, unstoppable in the dark. African hawk eagle, the Bushveld's bullet, fast, fierce, and underrated. The African hawk eagle, Aquila spiligaster, doesn't hunt for fame, it hunts for results. In the tangled savannas and woodlands of sub-Saharan Africa, this mid-sized raptor is all fire and fury, packed into a sleek, deadly frame. With a wingspan just shy of 6 feet, it may not be the largest eagle on the continent, but don't be fooled. What it lacks in size, it makes up for in aggression, agility, and unmatched aerial pursuit tactics. This eagle is a master of the chase, using burst speed and tight turns to pin down prey like francolins, squirrels, mongoose, and even monkeys. Its talons are surgical, its strikes are lightning, and when it moves through the air, it's more like a fighter jet than a bird. It works in pairs too. One hawk distracts, the other ambushes. A tag team tactic rare in the raptor world. What's even more striking is its range of environments. From thornveld and dry savannas to riverine forests, the African hawk eagle is built for extremes. It can soar high on thermals or dive through branches at 50 miles per hour without missing a beat. Its eyes razor-focused. Its mindset, all killer, no hesitation. This is the underdog of the apex predator world. It doesn't get the press like the harpy or golden eagle, but on the African winds, in the pulse of the wild, this bird doesn't just survive, it dominates. BLAKISTON'S fish owl, the emperor of ice and silence. Meet the BLAKISTON'S fish owl, Ketupa blakistoni, the largest owl on Earth by wingspan and arguably the most mysterious apex predator on this list. Native to the snow-laden riverbanks of eastern Russia, Hokkaido, Japan, and parts of northeastern China, this bird is a living relic, ancient, elusive, and unnervingly efficient. It doesn't fly through the forest. It haunts it. With a wingspan over 6.5 feet and weighing up to 10 pounds, it resembles a bulky beast rather than a graceful flyer. But grace isn't the goal. Power and patience are. BLAKISTON'S hunts fish in frozen rivers, often standing ankle-deep in icy waters in the dead of winter. Salmon, trout, and riverine prey are all on the menu. With night vision sharp enough to spot ripples in moonlight and hearing fine-tuned to detect the faintest splash, this owl doesn't dive from above. It stalks from below, then strikes with precise, crushing force. Its plumage is thick and soaked in snowmelt. Its call, a deep, echoing hoot, can travel through winter fog like a ghost's whisper, and its rarity? Alarming. There may be fewer than 1,000 mature individuals left in the wild. This isn't your average predator. It's a prehistoric survivor, a creature of ice, silence, and shadows. When the rivers freeze and the world turns still, BLAKISTON'S fish owl awakens, and it owns the cold. Conclusion: kings of the sky. From frozen rivers to sweltering jungles, wind-blasted cliffs to sun-soaked savannas, the skies are not empty. They are ruled. Each apex raptor we've explored brings a different weapon to the table. The golden eagle is raw power and tactical precision, a beast that can drop deer from mountaintops. The Peregrine Falcon is pure speed incarnate, the undisputed champion of aerial strikes. The Harpy Eagle, a jungle war machine with the strength of a bear and the stealth of a shadow. Then there's the Philippine eagle, a rare haunted monarch hunting in the last green bastions of its homeland. The bald eagle, symbol of freedom, yet a ruthless strategist, a pirate of the sky, while the snowy owl haunts frozen silence with ghost-like grace. Don't overlook the underdogs. The African hawk eagle tears through brush and branches with jet-like fury. The Eurasian eagle owl owns the night with silent domination. And BLAKISTON'S fish owl, that ancient emperor, stalking moonlit rivers like something out of myth. So who's the most powerful? Truth is, power wears many feathers. Some kill with speed, some with silence, others with overwhelming size or unshakable patience. But they all share one thing: they sit at the top. No predators above them, no mercy beneath them. These are the masters of the sky, each one a final answer to the question every prey animal dreads: what hunts from above? And hey, if you enjoyed soaring through the skies with us and meeting the world's most powerful aerial predators, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel fly even higher. Drop a comment and tell us which raptor blew your mind the most, or who do you think is the true king of the skies? Share this video with a fellow animal lover, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more wild encounters like this. And one more thing, tap that notification bell so you never miss when we drop our next predator deep dive. Thanks for watching, and remember, the skies may look peaceful, but above the clouds, the hunt never ends.